Hey guys, this is Crow3, bringing you a really fun Alterac pass game. This time it is not a live commentary, but the game has just been stuck in my head for days now. Just was so fun, so I really hope you enjoy it. Why it stuck out is this is one of the games with the most hero damage I've done in a really long time. At least for my Alterac pass games, I did like almost 3 times my usual damage here. So really happy with that. So I hope you enjoy. And I'll just be kind of going all over the map to kind of talk about the gameplay here. So if you look at my composition, I have Rhaegar, Nubrak, Abathur, and Tyrael. So just initial reactions, it's pretty clear I have to do the damage here, which I was really excited about because usually I play on games with a lot of assassins where that's not necessarily my job to do all the damage. My job might be more of like crowd control or sieging, things like that. But anyways, so I just seen the composition here, I was really excited. And then on their team, right, they have Diablo, Tychus, Raynor, um, uh, Tyrande, and Garrosh. So kind of reacting to their team, I really like their team as well. It looks like it's going to be a really fun, pretty balanced game. So I was excited. They have crowd control like our team does, but what I really like is they don't have any hero that can really jump on me, like a Zeratul, or even an Illidan, things like that. So I'm really comforted. If the enemy team wants to come at me, they have to just charge at me. They have to get to me by moving. They can't just like click a button and immediately get there. So first talent I took Echo Pulse. It's my go-to level 1 talent. I'm now battling it out with Raynor. He's trying to get some poke in. If he Qs me, I'm dead. Fortunately, I just missed that Q, thanks to my Worker Rush, movement speed. But right now, I'm just kind of we're down a little bit in experience right now. But I figure my rationale now is just want to stay top lane, keep pressuring hard, see if I can draw a lot of their team up top. And right now, I'm kind of expecting that. They're either going for this camp, probably a little early though, or coming up to gank me top. So we're gonna have to see. We have Abathur who can soak one lane pretty easily. But so yeah, my hope is at least if I can just pressure top enough to draw a lot of people up, it's a win because that just means Abathur can push more effectively. One thing of their team, they don't have the best wave clear, especially if Raynor is top. All they have is Raynor and Tychus for wave clear. Garrosh really can't wave clear well. Diablo can't either. That being said, I thought pressuring me was a good idea. It's kind of funny. Yeah, the objective is up, but none of our teams seem to care. They're kind of doing an ARAM in the middle, and it's kind of funny because this is one of my top damage games. Yeah, most of the time I'm not even with the team. At least right now, right? It's been a couple minutes into the game, and I'm just pushing top. I'm having fun pushing top, while my team ARAMs middle and Abathur does Abathur things in bot lane. So yeah, right now Raynor's just trying to poke me. He's going for Exterminators. He's going more for the siege damage build. Diablo's coming to gank me now. We're gonna see if he's successful. Tyrael does a great job blocking for me. So Diablo's not going to be able to take me out. But I want to talk about the level 4 talents. So that was one of the reasons why I went for Turbocharge. One, you just saw I dodged the Tyrande Owl, her W. And two, though, just thinking about the Garish and Diablo combo kind of made me realize this game, if I get caught, I'm going to die. Definitely. So the key is just not to get caught. And the best way to not get maybe smashed by Diablo is to have that movement speed over him. Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, I'm very happy with my decision. But I think, yeah, that was kind of my reasoning for why I went with the movement speed this game over, let's say, Shield Capacitor. Well, I love Photon Cannon, which gives me that spell armor. This game, they had no threats to spell armor besides maybe a Tyrande W, but that's just simply not enough. They have mostly just physical attack damage, so it just didn't make sense. It came down to Shield Capacitor or the Worker Rush. And as I explained, I just don't want to get caught in the first place, so I went Worker Rush. Right now, unfortunately, we lost first objective, but I was happy with how I was not able to get caught. And I definitely went Tower Defense here. You can see getting those resets on the Photon Cannon, just trying to focus on landing my Q on as many people as possible. That's one great thing about playing against Diablo. While he's really scary and hard to kill, he's really wide, which we can use to our advantage and just keep getting resets for our Photon Cannon. So that being said, I'm back top now. We're doing a lot of siege damage, even a lot of hero damage already, up to 23k. Looks like Tychus landed his, I think it's his Q or W, landed his burst on me. I forget what order it is. I think it's his Q, but I haven't played him in a while. Beggar's helping me out, healing me a little bit, helping me clear top. Mid, yeah, we'll focus mid, and Abathur's doing his thing bot. So far it's been, I've just been living top lane, helping with objective a little, but I think the real race is just trying to get to level 10 as quick as we can. Here comes Diablo with another gank. Beggar's there to help me out. Yeah, that's one helpful thing of having some vision with the pylon, and they don't even see the pylon yet. Which is nice to be able to like just have that hidden vision and have that effect, getting the infinite mana. They ended up actually destroying it, but or I think I maybe just replaced it with this one. But regardless, I got Nullgate. It's just been my go-to talent. It's what I use now, and I almost never use Pylon Overcharge unless I'm really for some reason want to mix up. But I just think almost always with my playstyle, Nullgate is ideal. Once again, focused on just queuing. Trying to get the resets on the turrets, knowing that the Garrosh wants to stun me and throw me. But he doesn't have any... The problem is, Garrosh alone, you can kite him pretty effectively. And he doesn't have anyone on my team to really guaranteed slow me down. Like, let's say Azul, that can guaranteed root me if he gets in my range. Where the threat for Garrosh becomes a lot more real. Same with Medivh, where Medivh can allow Garrosh to get into really, really advantageous positions to really mess people up. So fortunately for us, they didn't have amazing synergy with their crowd control. So really, as it comes down to Garrosh landing his stun and then Tyrande being able to hopefully follow up. I do get hit here. I might be going down. Yep. Fortunately, I go down. Wow, which is a bummer. I don't think I died too many times this game, but we pulled 3 people top, and yeah, we'll see how we're doing so far. Once again, doing a lot of hero damage, and that's mostly from just getting the resets with our Echo Pulse so that we can drop down our cannons. Okay, now they're focused top. Yeah, it's interesting, they've been so focused top. I think I tell the team now here, hey, I'm going to keep to stay top, because even now, with all this focused top, three people top, their top is already in way worse shape than us. So I was really pleased with that. It looks like Tychus died doing either this boss or the bot boss. In the meantime, I'm still pressuring top. Basically going to pressure top until I get this tower, or until my team needs me for objective. Do have the XP advantage now, but don't have the talent advantage. So I imagine my goal now is just, once again, to keep pressuring, try to get level 13 for us as soon as possible, which we'll definitely get before them, thanks to having Abathur and really causing them to ARAM and focus more on top, while our team is pretty spread out. Kind of cool though now, I have all the support around me, and really exciting being the damage dealer for my team, as I mentioned earlier. But fortunately, it looks like we're going to be able to get this tower now, and we have a team fight coming out. Garrosh engaged. Nubrak unfortunately missed his burrow, but okay, really smart of him to ult the healer. And it looks like Garrosh might be going down now. Terrific. Tyranda's back up, but it may not be enough. Looks like Diablo's going down now too. Was able to catch him in my ult, and we're going to see. I don't think I'm able to take out Tyrande. She does a good job avoiding my pylons. I get a little distracted and greedy, like, ooh, I want to kill this guy too. So maybe if I just focused on Tyrande, we'd killed one of them. So that was probably on me. Or if I really focused on one, I think we would have killed one of them. But regardless, we made them have to go base, have to return. So I figure, you know what, I'm safe for a few seconds, even with all their team up. But it would be silly for me to stay too long. So we're going to see how long I stay here. Great, okay. So just do some damage and I leave. They were pinging boss. I was a little weary about doing a boss when the whole enemy team is up, especially with their composition. just having such beefy boys with Garrosh and Diablo. It's going to be really hard to actually kill them while they just stand on objective. And by that point, we could all be dead, or at least they would get the boss. Anyways, right now I'm pushing mid a little bit, and then hopefully I come soon to support my team. Team fight's coming out now for objective. I'm starting the objective now, and ready just to hold it down with my life. I see Tychus become unstoppable, so I figure that's a perfect time to set up my Warp Rift and detonate it with my Echo Pulse. This is a really awesome... Okay, I'm just going to stop talking now and let you guys enjoy this fight. This is probably one of my favorite team fights I had in a while. Everyone trying to cancel the objective. I'm trying my best to interrupt it with the Q. They managed to cancel it, and I'm getting so much resets off. Another cannon. I got 3 cannons down right now. Just shooting everyone down. Now they can't even go that way. They just backed up. It's like I constantly have 3 cannons down. Let's see if I get a 4th. I don't think I ever get a 4th one. We're going to have to see. I was able to get a huge Warp Rift off on them. Just pressuring them, applying the pressure, kill the Garrosh, and just run right up. Able to retreat thanks to my team. Diablo wants me bad. Oh my gosh. Such a crazy fight. We got another one down. Down goes Diablo. Yes. Let's see, is Tyrande going down? It looks like... Oh my gosh, she gets away barely. And now Garrosh... no. Raynor's hungry for a kill. Hungry to redeem. Salvage the fight, but it did not go his way. Oh my gosh. That was so entertaining. I forgot how wild that fight was. And really, the beauty is this: no one could stay on me long enough because of my worker rush, the movement speed, and just my team. So, and this their composition. So I did get lucky with matchmaking. I think you guys know this. I almost only play just solo, quick match. I really like the fun challenge of just having random team compositions, whatever the game throws at you, and trying to make the most of it. So, yeah, just my favorite way to play. Happy I got the null gate off on a few of them. Had some nice crowd control. Have to be careful, though. If I get hit by Tyrande, stun, or Diablo, definitely dead with the Tychus nearby. But cool, we're able to get the fort and just keep pushing. Garrosh is trying to clear top. Honestly, I don't think that's a good call. His wave clear is already really bad. He might as well just help the team bot and try to secure a killer too. Raynor working on mid makes sense for their team. Yeah, getting some more crowd control off. I'm basically using null gate on cooldown. I love it. It helps. It's zone control. It can provide some damage, and the slow is amazing too if you land on anyone. So it looks like we're going in hard on this Diablo. I think that was a little bit of... I don't know if that ult was the best ult there by Tyrael, but fortunately it didn't matter. But still, we're controlling the enemy team. Really big null gate. I'm happy about that one. Nice. Able to secure a kill. Abathur's letting Tyrael survive. Tyrael doing a great job absorbing damage for us while I can just focus on doing the damage. So, so far, as you can see, this game's kind of like just like a byproduct of just a perfect team composition that allows me to do the most damage I can. So we're going to look at the numbers now. I want to talk about the level 16 talents, but first showing you the damage. Already at 93,000 hero damage, 130k siege damage. And this is already a lot of hero damage for me. We're going to see how much higher it is. We're only 13 minutes into the game, and I've done 93k damage. Pretty awesome. Now, level 16, well, level 13 is given. I always go shield battery for the shielding. It's just so helpful to help my team and myself stay alive. Quantum Entanglement I almost never take. I normally go for spell interference. But as I mentioned, there's really no mages on their enemy team, and nothing I really have to worry about reducing healing. I don't have to worry about reducing Tyrande's healing because I'm able just to outdamage her. So that being said, I figure let's go from let's go for a different kind of utility. Keeping enemies slowed after their last contact with Warp Rift, I thought would be most beneficial. And as you can see then, it does help just kind of keep myself safe, and allows me to do damage more reliably just because they're slowed. So I haven't used this talent in a very long time, but I thought in this game it was perfect because I found there was no need to have to knock back heroes now. My team was protecting me enough, and having the Warp Rift zoning pressure and then the slow afterward was so helpful. as you can see here, it just keeps their whole team clumped up, which allows me to get the most resets and do the most damage. Unlike spell interference, which I love and is essential against certain compositions, whether it be double healers or a lot of mages, it can sometimes counter synergize with your team or yourself, knocking heroes back when you really want them to stay all concentrated together. So I'm really happy with my decision this game to mix up what I usually do and go for the quantum entanglement just to further keep them all slowed and bunched up. And I think that's what helped contribute to the damage. So see, like I just got off. The Garrosh was a little slow there. You can't really tell much, but it adds up. It definitely keeps myself a lot more safe. Yeah, you can see the Garrosh there is a bit slow every time he gets hit by the Warp Rift, or just after he gets in contact with the Warp Rift. And I'm just smashing him down. I think my team wants to not fight anymore. And I'm just like, oh, I want more. This is too fun. Level 20, I go for Probius Loop, where if I hit enemies with my Warp Rift, another one gets placed there. I really like it, and it was kind of like my undisputed favorite talent for a very long time, and I still really like it. It's so fun, and it was the perfect call on this map, I think, with this composition. However, the next video I record after this game, I'm going to show you why I love Nullgate, the improved Nullgate talent so much, and how, it allows me to get some of the highest win rates I've ever gotten on certain maps. But that's for a different video. In the meantime, please enjoy now having that double Warp Rift if I detonate. Unfortunately, I missed both. I missed the first Warp Rift there. The second one lands on Diablo barely. I'm really hoping that my team runs back to me and plays around my cannons. Fortunately, they do. I got to be careful now. They're trying to take out my cannons, which is honestly, I'm happy about that. Let them focus on my cannons that I can just put down immediately. And yeah, fortunately, no one can get to me. I feel so confident I'm able to just gank them from behind. And then Abathur comes and probes with me. So I get a triple kill there. Let's see if any more kills happen. We've got Epi Chihuahua left on Tyrande. Getting the quadra kill. I don't think we're going to be able to take out the Raynor this time. But I think I was smiling this whole game. Man, it was just such a blast. Now I see, okay, my team's good. I'm just going to clear out this wave. So I'm busy clearing this out. We'll see what my team's doing top. Hopefully they don't commit to anything top. Abathur's doing work, doing Abathur things, getting keeps, while the enemy team is focused on us. And it's, yeah, so far, I mean, I will say, team fights are much easier now because we've had the talent level advantage on them for a while. So that definitely is huge for us. Up to 150,000 hero damage. Really big for me. So yeah, I'm very proud. What was my siege damage? Also pretty solid, 175,000. So topping both the siege damage and the hero damage there. Pretty awesome. So now we're going to see if we can end this game. We have objective on our side. We got the Alliance helping us out. I'm dropping the Nullgate, going for a Warp Rift reset, just throwing it down. I'm able to get one. Let's see if I get the second. Okay. Oh, I get another one. And it's just, especially in this game, you can see how effective it is of just having that constant extra damage and the safety of the Warp Rift. Let's see if I can detonate. I think I go for it. Oh, I get a little greedy. I focus on trying to detonate that. I think I pay the price here, unfortunately. Yeah. I think, tunnel visioning a little too much on trying to detonate a Warp Rift here. And I just let myself get out of position. But fortunately, it looks like the game is over, despite me dying. I think the enemy is able to clear this a little bit. But it looks like the game's already going to be done. So, looks like I'm ending the game now with 163,000 hero damage. Sadly, could have been a little more if I stayed alive. Maybe I could have gotten up to 180k. Which might be a record for me. But anyways, really happy with this. Looks like the game is just over, thanks to just all the hero damage. But anyways, I hope you all really enjoyed the video as much as I did playing it and now just seeing it again. Under 20-minute game, was able to do 163,000 hero damage, 182,000 siege damage. I thought this was a phenomenal game. I did over half of our team's damage, of the hero damage. I don't think that's been the case for a long time, being over half. For siege damage, sometimes. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. This was such a fun game for me, and I'll see you in the next video.